Whoa. It's black. Let's see what's inside. Ah, yes. This is like Christmas. I get to open 42 presents. Nå, jeg kigger bare lige ind i linsen, ikke?
Ja, det må du gerne.
Ja.
Det må du rigtig gerne. Ja. So what would you like to tell us? Why are you doing this thing? What motivated you? What made you?
Well, I wanted to do something that I love and something that makes sense and something that helps others, but also helps myself every day. I take this product every day because I believe that superfoods and all these herbs and spices that we know from around the world, that they should be in my life, because there is so much research and I have so much personal evidence now that they're helping. Well, superfood is there's a few superfoods on this planet, and like French fries is not a superfood. It's a food that's been growing on the planet for millions of years and has a range of properties, like has a lot of nutrients. It doesn't have anything in it that you cannot use, and it helps you. It's nutrition, and you can call it food, but it's more than that, because you don't need very much. It's so potent that you don't need to gobble it up like big portions. You just need a little bit. So that's the whole idea and thought behind this, that you just need to have a little bit, because you get a great variation and a great combination and a great synergy and balance. So these are the tools that we're going to need. We have some pills. We have a pill press machine. We have the stamping tool and the box where we make it. And we have the mixing box, some gloves, a bowl, a weight. We have a blender, some spoons, some scissors, and this is all the ingredients we're going to need. 42 ingredients. That's why it's called 42Freedom. And there's a reason why there's 42. It's a special number. But I chose these through a lot of research, and they're going to be working together to create a synergy and a balance. Well, synergy means that the different compounds, they work together in combinations. They boost each other. They're better together. And that's why you have 42, why I put 42 in there, because they're going to work together and be better as a whole than by themselves. You know, a lot of people today, they want to have superfood in their life, but they're thinking like, what should I buy? Should I buy tonics or teas or herbs or spices? And should I get 1, 5 or 20? What should I get? And I just want to provide you with everything at once in easy, simple packaging that you can take anywhere and take any time and any amount. So let's get to it. First, we need to have some gloves on, as we're going to be working with a lot of powder here, and I want you guys to get the best possible product. This is our mixing box. So we got spirulina, organic of course. Wow, what a color. So put on the weight. and do the measurement. Then we have chlorella. Same color, different fragrance. If you guys are wondering about the measurements, it's on the label. Next up is kelp. It's by Detox Trading. They provide almost 70% of everything that's going in here, so that's a very cool shop. Organic kelp powder. A bit of sweeter fragrance right here. And it goes inside.
What is freedom?
Well, freedom, when I made the company, I called it Freedom. It came very natural to me. That was the name. Because it speaks to my soul, I think. And everybody wants to be free. And I didn't really want to call it something spacey, something like a Pharmacon or a Xanax or something tech, a tech name. I just wanted something basic and something that speaks to everyone. And we have wheatgrass by Detox. That goes in there. So already we have a nice little color rainbow going on. Next up is Tulsi, or Holy Basil, by Dr. Wakdi. Wow. That's crazy. It smells like candy or champagne. It has a very distinct fragrance. And then we have red hot chili pepper. Don't leave home without it. I get quite a few of these powders from the UK because they're very good at this superfood trading. You know, I'm in Denmark right now, on a little island, and it's kind of hard to get all these things locally.
And what is freedom for you?
Freedom means that I don't have to be a slave to the system. I don't have to go commute every day. I don't have to do certain things in order to be accepted. I'm doing this. I'm doing my own thing right now, and I'm creating something that I believe in. And I have a lot of freedom after work, because I can do what I want, go where I want. I'm not bound by anything. So next up is Brahmi. Let's see what they got. It's a bit more subtle. That goes on top. Then there's Go to Cola, also by Detox. Let's see what they got. Wow. So now we got green and red and brown. Next there's Astragalus, Huangqi, produce of China. A lot of this stuff originally comes from Asia and India. These plants have been used for many thousand years. I feel kind of privileged. Wow. It's really amazing. Everyone has a surprise. There we go. And Baobab. Yes. Are we moving into the trees? Wow. That has almost like a banana kind of fragrance to it. A nice off-white color. The body needs 90 essential nutrients to function, and that's 60 minerals, and it's 16 vitamins, and it's 12 amino acids, and then it's 2 fatty acids. You know them as omega-3 and omega-6. And if you get that, then all you would need on top of that is just energy, and that can be carbs or fat or protein or whatever. But if you get those 90 essential nutrients, then you're good to go. And all those nutrients are in 42Freedom. And then we have silent cinnamon, and that actually means to strip off bark. And that is the right cinnamon. You know, there are 2 kinds of cinnamon, but this one is the best one. Has an exotic twist to it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a nice addition right there. So next up is moringa. I don't even know how to describe that. But that's the cool part. It's so exotic, isn't it? A little more green for our collection here. And we got ginkgo biloba. Yes. Also from China. Has like a bit of a sting to the fragrance. And there we go. And then cat's claw from Peru. We might use that as a spice sometime for cookies, I think. And as you can see, there might be slight variances in the amounts because there are so many different ingredients. But I wrote that on the label for you guys. I cannot guarantee you anything. I would like to. I can guarantee you that the product is exactly what it says on the label, and that I'm going to continue to make it as you've just seen me make it. I can guarantee you that there's no chemicals or bad stuff in there, and it's 100% vegan. But I cannot guarantee you any effects. I think if you're searching for what can this product do for me, you should really go online and look up these different compounds and just see there's so many movies and articles about it, about what it actually does and how they work together. So go check it out. The only thing I want to do is provide the product. Like everything else about how you use it, that's up to you. Next up is Gynostemma from China. Let's see. This one is eager. Wow. No. What is that? That reminds me of something. It has a very sharp overtones to it. It looks like a rock formation. The big golden package. Aloe vera. Yeah, and you might be used to putting this on your skin, but it's actually called the first aid plant, and it can do many, many different things also inside you. Goes on top. And now we have bee pollen. Yes, bee pollen is said to actually have all the things that you need. But a lot of these products is actually said to have that, but I wanted to add this one because I have bees myself, and I think they are very useful little creatures. And this one is actually grains, so we're gonna have to mix it up.
Where in the world are you?
Well,
Freedom.
right now we are on a little island in the southern Danish Sea, and it's called Ærø. and it's there's about 6,000 people, and there is so much freedom on this island. Really great people, a lot of calm and quiet, and I need that because I used to live in the city and I got stressed. I got stressed out. So right now I'm here. I'm finding my center, and I'm just right on target right now. Next up is milk thistle from BioVia. It's the flower of the thistle. It's purple. It's hard to describe all these fragrances. I'd have to say that this smells like milk thistle. A bit of a grainy quality to that. And then there's yarrow. Yeah, the big crazy bag from Germany, from Neuteland. Yes, thank you. Excellent stuff. As you can see, this is also something that needs to be blended. So you can see it's actually the same amount, but because it's not powder, then it weighs a lot less, and that goes into the blender right there. And then there's Romania. Yes, let's see what they got. You know, I open packages with powder every day, but it keeps surprising me. That's the cool part of my job. So now we have a new color here. Yeah. The next one is Garcinia Cambogia by Dr. Wakdi. This guy's cool because he supplies many of the more exotic products, the more rare ones. It has some very interesting properties. I'm not going to tell you. You know, the secret is the law of attraction. And the law of attraction simply means that what you think about and what you visualize and what you feel is what you attract. And that actually plays into this in a very fine way because I've visualized this for a long time, and now it's come to fruition after a year and a half in the making. It's been a long way, and it's been a great journey. And the part of the core of the secret, the law of attraction, is really that it's the journey that counts. It's not the manifestation. Although the manifestation is quite delicious, but the journey has been awesome, and I'm really glad that I did it. You guys might think that, wow, that's a lot, but you have to remember that there's a lot of different plants in here, and a box like this will produce 18, 19 packages, so you don't get a lot of each. Let's see here. Next up is graviola or soursop from Brazil. That has like a cinnamony fragrance to it, but mixed with some green. Then we have ashwagandha, winter cherry. Very, very interesting product. It smells like caramel. Nice white layer on top. Then there's rosehip. Grows everywhere. Very hardy plant. You see it by the seaside. Ah, yes. A nice orange color. That's an awesome pyramid we got going here. Sea buckthorn from Europe. And you guys might know this from candy and other products. Very popular these days. Also has some amazing properties. Whoa. It's a much heavier fragrance. Very potent. Then we have goji berry. You get them in all kinds of shapes and packages. Just buy them whole and go and snack on them. Very, very popular. There's a certain sweetness to it. Everything just seems to come together with this product because I take it every day. It actually means that I can eat a little less food because it supplies all the nutrients that I need. So my journey is it's still going on, but it's kind of reached a climax right now, and it's really cool. Then there's aronia berry, and that's from Bulgaria. This should be dark purple, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Then there's alma berry. Also has kind of a cinnamon quality to it. I put a selection of berries in here because they have a very high content of vitamin C and other vitamins. I want you guys to get the best of the best. Now we're getting to the mushrooms, reishi. It's been used for thousands of years. It almost has like a pear fragrance to it. Turmeric from India, and you guys know this from curry, but it just tastes good. It has some amazing abilities, nice and spicy. A bit of yellow on top, and here's some ginger. We all know ginger, classic superfood, but of course it has to be in the mix. Next up is 40 root or hoshuwu, and that's the root that has the particular shape. It looks like little people in all shapes and sizes. Completely strange and wonderful. Maca is the lost crop of the Andes, and this one is said to have some very interesting qualities, and I think you should look it up. Wow. I also produce another product. It's called Morpheus 10, and that is again, it's hard for me to talk exactly about what it does, but there's a link right here on the webpage, and it's a bit of a secret, so see if you can find it and check it out. It's an exciting product, and it's a very nice complement for 42Freedom, so go check it out. Next up is the food of the gods. Yes, it is cacao. Minus the sugar. Yes, we all know and love this one. Awesome.
I feel like it.
Yeah, it's the best thing ever. I get to do this every day. Mucuna from India. I really want to tell you guys all about the amazing stuff these plants can do for you, but I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm gonna leave the research to you and the decision. That's a nice eggshell color here, and white goes on top. The organic golden flax seeds, I did extensive research on this one, and it really has, in my opinion, the best ratio of omega fatty acids. It's 4:1 for omega-3 over omega-6. And that's very important because we can't get too much omega-6 in our daily life, so this will balance it out. Yeah, it has that fatty quality. Then we have fenugreek seeds. Good things come in small packages. That goes on top. And here comes Nigella, black cumin. from Egypt. Yes. Complete and heavy. That goes on top. And then the black pepper, yes. This pepper is not just a spice that we use every day. It's very, very powerful. And you know, this was once more expensive than silk and gold. It goes right on top. Yeah, that's almost odorless. It's gonna be very good for us. You know, of course, that I take this myself. I wouldn't make anything for you guys that I didn't take myself. So that brings us to number 42. Zeolite, Superfine Detox. And I want to bring a big shout out to Detox Trading, because you guys got some awesome products. So next up, we want to blend this, and this is an industrial blender. Don't try this in a food processor because it won't work. Need some high-powered gear, and it's gonna be a little bit noisy for you guys. Let's see what happened. This needs one more. Needs one more. Let's see. Yeah. We'll go with that. So, that's it. That's good exercise. Let's see what that looks like. Wow. Oh, like I've lost weight. I have lost my mental fog. I have a few years back, I was a bit down, both mentally and physically. And now, because I'm doing my own thing, I'm doing this project, and I'm creating this product. It feels really great. So it's kind of a combination of everything. I'm doing what I love, and I'm creating something that everybody can use, and I'm doing it in my home, and I'm my own master. And it's just a win-win-win. These are the pills. They are organic, and they're vegan. It's hypromylosi. If you guys are interested, you can see it's the certificate for the pills. Well, I'm going to put all that on the website. We have 2 layers here. I'm going to take these. Put a good bunch in here. I'm going to hold here. And you see they'll actually find their way. It's just a very few of them that you have to fix. It's actually all full. Some of them has to be turned around. Different every time. It's like an adventure. You never know what's going to happen. But you see, because they're white, it's easier to see. Just make a check against the light. And yeah, put this one on top. It's just a placeholder. And then we're going to put the bottom ones into this. It's going to hold these guys. And we're going to put the excess ones back. Just give it a good check. You can see which ones are perfect and which ones need to be filled out. Just do that by hand. There's a lot of products on the market, like you'll probably see tons and tons, but you will also see that they are concentrated on a very few active compounds in there. So that again means that they're perfectly good, all those products. But if you want everything, then you're gonna have to buy 42 different products. Like, I just supply one. So you just go through, fix everything. It's different every time. That looks about right. So let me just do a final check here. Take some more. Just gonna get some more. Get it in here. So that's the initial fill right there. And now we're gonna take our pressing tool right here. I'm gonna give it a stomp because we want to get our money's worth, right? We want to get a compact pill in there. It also makes it worthwhile, but also it makes it a little more slow release. I'm just going to take the powder, fill it back. We're going to need a little more. It's ready for another stomp. And we're going to do that 4 or 5 times. Usually 5. Just to get everything down there. You don't want to be too violent here because you can mess up the integrity of the pills. So that's it, guys, we're ready. The pills are filled. Let me take these guys and I flip it around and just place it on top. Right there. And then you give it a good old press. You can just hear when it's done. Right there. Lift it up. Nice one. The universe is kind today. Each pill has a little lock, so you just want to press them down like this, so they don't open up while it's being freighted to you guys. You want to have a nice and secure product. We're going to lift it. that's 400 pills. So we're gonna make a package in this. I'm gonna take a label right here. I flip it over. I'll take a declaration label for you and put it right in the middle right here. So here we have the package, and I'm going to write shipment number 1 and batch number 1. So the great thing about this is that it takes exactly 400 pills to fill one of these. I'm going to put one of these collectible cards inside for you guys. This one was shipment number 1. So that you know that when this card is inside it, it's genuine product. I don't really think that there's any competition, really, because there's no product like this anywhere. I challenge you to find it. The thought behind this is just to provide basic powder in a mix. I don't claim that it can do anything. I don't put fancy commercials out. I really rely on you to figure out how to use this and why it would be awesome for you. So I don't worry about competition. Just take a little bit of cotton and put it in front here and slide it in. The cotton is just to keep the package dry. I'm going to seal it. There you go. And the next step will be to seal it. Alright guys, let's see how this is going to pan out. Hit it. So when you guys see silver on one end and gold on the other, you know it's a genuine product. And you guys want it genuine. And there you go. That's how we make 42Freedom. Enjoy.
Health benefits of spirulina, a super blue-green algae.
Super healthy, super nutritious, super powder, chlorella.
Now, kelp is rich in calcium, in iron, in potassium, and again in omega-3 fatty acids.
Why the heck is kale so cool?
So there's no gluten in wheatgrass juice.
You have kind of a life-transforming story in regards to the Tulsi here.
Capsaicin, the active ingredient in cayenne pepper.
Bacopa monera, Centella asiatica, and how they work amazingly well when you stick them together.
Canada milk vetch,
which we are told that the local kids absolutely love.
And for them, it was an immortal spice.
Moringa is one of these trees that is a multi-purpose plant.
The ginkgo tree, genetically unchanged for 56 million years.
I haven't seen any remedy as popular as cat's claw.
Really?
It's called the longevity herb or live forever herb.
It's antibiotics, amino acids, minerals, enzymes, and stuff that I can't even get into yet.
So the bees need the pollen, and the plants and the trees that they pollinate need the bees.
It's not native, but let's face it, it's pretty interesting looking plant.
If you had to pick 5 herbs, what would be your 5 herbs that you'd pick?
Prepared Romania, that it actually works on pretty much every single bodily constituent.
Studies made with Garcinia cambogia are said to be good for health.
So that costs $15.
Yeah, that's one expensive fruit.
Exactly.
I started growing ashwagandha, and I was amazed
that it only takes 3 of them to equal the amount of vitamin C found in an orange.
Sea buckthorn. It is the new
miracle berry.
Was said to have lived to the ripe old age of 256.
3 times or so, roughly, than blueberries. So
oh, wow.
The value is tremendous.
For the life. It is like a caretaker for the life.
Afford you a very powerful host defense of resistance.
I started juicing this stuff, and what I noticed in my own life was remarkable.
We just OD'd on ginger today, as a matter of fact, in our juice. We got like a super high energy buzz.
He took He Shou Wu and it restored his grey hair back to black.
It burns. It burns. It burns like with life.
From these small pots, we get super cocoa.
Super cocoa,
that
super
eventually turns to the chocolate bar.
Yum, yum.
Mucuna is an extremely powerful special herb that is used traditionally in Ayurvedic.
Just use the golden flaxseed. It's ground and it's easier, so he's using that now, so his jaw is getting a break.
So today I want to talk about the amazing plant fenugreek, but specifically I want to tell you about its seed.
Without hearing about black seed oil, it's a beast. Now,
there are a lot of great things that black pepper does and can do that you probably didn't even think about.
I actually look forward to doing this every single day when I wake up, and the benefits that go along with this are exponential. So today I want to talk to you about eating clay.
Zeolites, amazing mineral structures found in nature. These microporous crystalline aluminosilicate molecular sieves consist of highly ordered discrete pores and cavities with molecular dimensions making up a crystalline framework. This allows for small molecules to pass through while stopping larger molecules, useful for the absorption of gases and liquids.